Hi, here's another example of how to evaluate piecewise functions. I have here my h of x here, my nice function here, and I have here three pieces it's divided in. And the first one goes, it's this one here, 2 times x plus 3 when x is lesser or equal than -1. And the second one is here, x minus 8, 8 minus x when x is between -1 and 2. The third one is this one, negative x squared plus 2 when x is greater or equal than 2. Now here on the right here, I'm going to write here these intervals in this notation. This other notation I think you're more familiar with. This one is for negative infinite until -1 included, because we have this lesser or equal than symbol, and this interval just the same as saying from -1 to 2. We exclude the -1 and the 2 from using parentheses because it's a lesser than. Here as well as a lesser than symbol. And the last one here, this would be from 2 to infinite, positive infinite. This is just equivalences. I think you're more familiar with this on the right. I just want to tell you this other way to write it. Now let's go to four nice exercises here. I'm going to start with f of -3. I'm sorry, this is not an f, this is an h of x here. Here's an h of x, so it would be h of, let's say, -3, then h of -1, h of 0, then h of, I don't know, let's say 5 here, four nice exercises here. So let's start out with the first one, h of -3. We have to look for in which part of this piecewise function falls in this -3 here. So it falls actually on this interval. It falls into lesser or equal than 3, the -3. So we have to use this piece of the h of x. I'm going to solve it in here. It would be h of -3. It would be here 2 times -3 plus 3. So this will be -6 plus 3. And we get that h of -3 is actually -3 as well. So that would be it for this one here. Now let's go for the second one, h of -1. Well, h of -1, it falls in this interval here, because the -1 here it's included. Just be sure not to confuse with this one here. So it falls in here. We have to use then this expression here as well. So it will be h of -1, so -1, 2 times -1 plus 3, so h of -1 will be here -2 plus 3, so it's a positive one here. That will be it for h of -1. So we're done with this one. Let's go for h of 0. You have to look again in which interval it falls. Of course it falls in here because it's between -1 and 2. Falls in this interval here. So we have to use this expression here. I'm going to solve it in here. The h of 0 will be 8 minus 0. So h of 0 is equal to 8. Here, now we are done with this h of 0. And now let's see, let's go for the last one, which is h of 5. This one here. And this one falls into this interval here. It falls into here. It's greater or equal than 2, number 5. So we have to use this expression here, this piece of h. So it will be here h of 5 will be -5 squared plus 2. So here will be -25 plus 2, and we got that h of 5 is equal to 23. And that will be it. I'm just going to check this one here, And that would be it.